take a moment and the privilege of asking John Chiang. If you haven't heard of John Chiang, you will hear about him today. He is the man that stood in front of Governor Schwarzenegger and said, "You shall not balance the budget of California." If you haven't seen his cartoon, there's a cartoon. Come on, John. There's a cartoon of John that shows him standing like this with a shirt sleeve shirt, slacks. In the back it says John Chiang. In front of him is a series of Hummers with Arnold Schwarzenegger. But below it says Tiananmen Square. He's standing up for what he believes in. John.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me without the mic? Yeah. No? You can't? You can't. I'm going without. Let me ask all of you to stand up and applaud for Mike Honda. Let's all stand up. A decade ago in California, exactly a decade ago, we had one Asian American Democrat elected from the state. You would think from California, where today we are 12% of the population, that we would have reflected the great diversity of the people, the great promise and hope of people who are changing America's future. And it took one person with extraordinary courage to change the system, and today we have double digits in terms of Asian American elected representatives in the state legislature. 4 of the 12 highest elected officials in the executive branch of government are Asian American, and that's because of Mike Honda. So, let's thank Mike Honda. Now, it's the hard work of AAA and people like Mike Honda, because when you're thinking about who's going to battle for you when Barack gets elected and pushing the policies, pushing the individuals to assume the positions of leadership and where they should be, right? It is a lot of hard work. You're using all the phones. You're exercising power. And I want all of us to think about what power is, because so often in our community, people think power is bad, right? Power exercised properly is great, right? Because all you're doing is you're exercising leverage. When we had a dearth of Asian Pacific Americans, and Mike fought not just for Asian Americans, but all Californians, right? He and I would sit in his office just calling the governor and other people time after time, trying to push for the right appointees to assume important policy positions. The great thing is after Barack's elected, we have people throughout the country to push all of you to get into the best position. So not only does America look like us, they will believe like us. They will take this courage and sacrifice. Like when Mike was interned, we will overcome those injustices, and we will reach the top and honor the people who have sacrificed for all of us. We will be at a better place. Now, used to work on my staff, right? And so I don't know if Sylvia and other people are here. I do 800 to 1,200 community events a year, right? Because we want to lift all our people to change our communities. But frankly, what is needed on the other side, and why AAA is so important to our efforts, is we need to be smarter, we need to be more powerful, we need to be faster in executing in a campaign and moving public policy. So when they teach you how to run these campaigns and when they ask you to do more, because you are investing in yourself and you're investing in the opportunities that come into each of your lives. They're going to talk about the 3 M's, money, and Ashwin needs your help. All these other great candidates need your help. I'll tell you, when people look after all the campaign reports and they saw on my list, right, because my average contribution, my opponent was in the thousands, my average contribution was less than 200. Okay, but when they saw the $100 from New York, when they saw the $100 out of Philadelphia, when they saw the $100 out of Virginia, it all makes a difference, right? So money is the first thing. Second is mechanics. You need to be out in the field. You need to be developing the relationships with the elected officials. So when they get elected, they know you were there. They knew when it was difficult, when the going was tough, AAA and you were there tough for them. And then message, right? We have a message where our issues and our policies are important. So make sure the campaign does not leave our dreams behind, that our dreams help to lead the future of America. So thank you for your participation. More importantly, I want you to stand up behind Mike and the other great elected officials. Help AAA change the future for all of us. Thank you very much.